now, Jack. Time you got up. You're hardly an old has-been like your father. We've run out of those oldie coupons you found in the till, and have a Christmas dinner to find, or it'll be roast beans with runner beans or a bean bloody hot pot again.
Well, it's Black Friday tomorrow, and your mother wants a new plasmoid 60-inch telly, and I need a new infrared voice-activated phone after the bull swallowed my old one. There's no for it, Jack, but to sell Esmeralda. You get off to Boxshaw's in Bakewell, and no dallying with the local tarts.
As if, Dad, they're all pastry and no filling. Poisoning won't fetch more than £20. Still, I shan't be getting up for milking anymore.
Poor Jack, out on his ear. He sets out on the long road to town. It soon starts to rain, and both he and Esmeralda are splashing through the puddles. When he reaches the market, the auctioneer is nowhere to be seen. Eventually, he locates him in the office.
Not enough cows, not enough beef. We need some more. These cows are rubbish, and they're not cheap. Any more, any more. What have we here?
My poor old cow, Esmeralda.
It looks like a poor old cow. How much?
I was thinking £20. It's a fair price.
Fair, fair. Are you mad?
My mum thinks so, but I'm not bothered.
Is £5 all right?
Oh, my dad'll kill me. He's hoping for a good Christmas dinner.
He'll not get much for £5.
Poor Jack. Another failure. Only 5 coins to show for skinny Esmeralda. He sets off for home, jingling those in his pocket. Just as he reaches the duck and grouse, a woman steps out from the bar to intercept him.
You look pleased with yourself. Won the lottery? But I don't think you're a healthy eater.
I have my 5 a day.
And I bet you have burgers, chips and pizzas as well.
Sometimes, but can you guess what I have on it? Tomato sauce. Tomatoes are very healthy.
Now listen here. I'm an expert extraordinaire on health and diet. Got a degree in it.
A degree? Mind you, they give degrees in everything. Leisure studies, performing arts, snooker and the rumba.
Now listen here. I'm an expert. And the best food for you, beans. Green beans, cannelloni, borlotti. And I've got some to sell.
You're blinding me with science. What will they do for me?
Oh, your complexion will be superb. No spots. Your eyes will be shining. Your teeth glowing. In fact, you'll glow in the dark.
Will Semolina succumb to my charm?
Oh, she will. In fact, the effect will be like lightning on a pylon.
Oh, I'll buy those beans. How much?
£5.
OK, and I better be glowing soon.
Oh, you will. I never tell lies. As straight a bean seller as you could ever meet. Beans, beans, glorious beans. Nothing quite like them fulfilling the dreams.
How did you go on then?
How much did you get? £50?
But not quite.
How much then?
Well, you'll never guess. I met a really healthy woman called Fiddaloo on my way home. Tanned, strong and glowing.
I've heard of her, the biggest con woman for miles.
Con woman? What's one of those?
One who'll fiddle you, and I don't mean the violin.
Well, she told me that beans would make me healthy in every way. Baked beans, beans, glorious beans, she kept singing. She got me to join in.
You stupid, ignorant layabout. You gave her the money for some beans.
How much?
£5.
Is that what you got for that beautiful beast Esmeralda? A £5.
Yeah, a £5.
Out. Get out.
Go
to Semolina. She's as daft as you. And you can sing about beans together.
Well, Semolina, love, my brainwave to buy the magic beans has not gone down too well. Got no vision. No imagination, my mum and dad, that's their trouble. Turning me out, I don't believe it.
Well, you were being a bit trusting, but it's just your nature, and I love you for it, Jack.
Oh, it's so great I can always rely on you, love. Do you think your parents will let me stay at yours till the beans have worked their magic?
Well, my dad is a bit of a stickler, but my mum will take pity on you and let you have a space in the shed. The dog will keep you company. He does suffer a bit from wind, but it'll be warm.
First, I guess we must do something with these seeds. If you clear the weeds, I'll plant the beans.
Remember, I expect equal pay. Oh, I forgot. You've lost all your money. Daft as a brush. But then you've got a fine head of hair, even if there's not much going on in that brain underneath.
I'll show you and the world that buying these special beans is the best thing I've ever done. So let's get on with it. Let's scoop up some of what Esmeralda the cow let drop. Better than any grow more or miracle grow in the box can do.
Ooh, Jack, I do love watching you become all manly and assertive. And what lovely biceps you've got when you roll your sleeves up.
Well, that's a good job done. I've got a good feeling about this crop. Work your magic, little beans. Grow the tallest ever seen. Then my dad will have me back, saying, "You're a wonder, Jack."
Yes, Beans, I trust that you will grow. Then we'll both to market go. I'll be there by your side. You'll need a good financial guide.
Then the most astonishing thing happened. As soon as the sun went down and it was quite dark, the beans began to grow. By midnight they were taller than a man, all clustered together like a little thicket. By 1 o'clock they were as high as Fancy and Fergie's house, by 2 above the old ash tree at the back of the house, and by 4 as high as Cemetery Hill at the back of town. And by dawn so high you could stand next to them and not even see the top.
Goodness, Jack, come and look at the size of this. Where's it come from? Is it from that grow a lot more fertilizer that your dad's been using?
Maybe it's from outer space.
You've been watching too many Star Wars films. It could be one of those triffids.
What the heck's that? It wasn't there this morning.
Well, it certainly isn't a weed. It's not weedy enough.
I told you those beans have magic powers. They're not has-beens after all.
I wonder how high it goes.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Now, Jack, don't do anything stupid.
It looks pretty easy to climb. I just need my safety hat, harness and crampons.
We might have to go and get an elf and safety certificate.
There aren't any elves in this pantomime.
Please be careful, Jack. We don't want to lose you.
I'll be fine. Just make sure you have the paramedics standing by.
Goodbye, Jack. By the way, have you made a will?
Jack climbs up and up till he can climb no more. He stops to get his breath back. Then he climbs and climbs again for nearly an hour. Suddenly he finds the branches are thinning out. Then he can see the sky again, and at last he climbs out of the tree.
God blimey, that was some climb. I wonder where this is. Perhaps it's another planet in the sky. My giddy aunt, maybe it is the moon or even Mars. I wish Semolina were here. She would know what to do, and I'm feeling exhausted and homeless. Golly, gosh, is that a castle I see before me? Fancy a castle on the moon, or perhaps it is an Elizabethan space station.
And who, little man, are you? Can't you see the notice? No door-to-door salesman or Jehovah's Witnesses at this castle.
Fair lady, but I'm neither. I am Jack from down below, and I've been climbing all day up a beanstalk.
Silly boy. Have you been on the Bean Gin? I am Lady Helga, the giant's wife. I don't know how you got on here, but I suggest you scarper quick before my husband Helmut scoffs you as a snack.
Talking of snacks, my lady, I'm ravenous. I could eat a scabby donkey.
Well, my lad, you're in luck, as I have some very scabby donkey burgers in the castle kitchen, where you can rest before you return whence you came. But you mustn't let Giant Helmut see you. He's always hungry, and you wouldn't touch the side. Oh, what is that I hear? Must be Helmut approaching. You must hide without delay.
I will crawl under your voluminous dress and secrete myself in your petticoats. Sod's law, my stomach is rumbling like a cement mixer.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
Jack can hear the chinks from Helmut's treasury as he counts his money. He listens for an hour or more until he notices that Clink Clink has stopped and the giant is now snoring. Jack sneaks out of his hiding place underneath Helmut's skirts, along a corridor to where he sees Helmut spread-eagled in his chair, fast asleep. At his feet are several bags of gold. Jack decides Helmut wouldn't notice if he took one of them. He steals in, steals, and steals out again, rushes back to the top of the beanstalk and climbs down to meet Semolina, who is overjoyed with his treasure and overcome with his courage. Jack returns twice more to the castle, once to steal a goose that lays golden eggs, and a second time to take a golden harp.
Oh, what a glorious day for stealing away with Helmut's gold and his goose and his magic harp. He's a proper Helmut, without a brain under that helmet. Now, this harp looks great. I wonder what the magic is. Wow, this is cool. But hey, not so loud. You wake the giant. That's not allowed.
What's all that noise? I can't have a quiet snooze. I like to wake up to music, but that sounds like... It's my little harpy and a funny smell, like blood of an Englishman. Come back, you scoundrel.
Oh, cripes, the old boy is up. Head for the beanstalk, lad. Our time's nearly up. Semolina, come to my aid. The giant is on my tail. He's sniffed out my raid.
I'm here. Here's the axe. Lay into that stalk. He's close on your heels. No time to talk.
Take that, you green monster. Come down to earth. If he catches me, it'll be my death.
Oh, my hero. You've scored once more. The darling boy I just adore.
'Tweren't naught at all. Just part of my day. Send for Carry On, our local Mr. Plod, and then we'll need the green bin men to cart this lot away.